So, this is going to be my 4th attempt at starting this video, because I've already had 3 battles, and I'm so pleased that I'm back with my farm internet that I keep DCing. It's getting quite annoying now. This is probably going to be my last attempt, because there's going to be an issue, otherwise, because if it's 4 times in a row, that's too much, but oh well. I do want to try and get something out, since my rating has dropped significantly, but oh well. I was facing a Dunsparce as well. I wanted to face a Dunsparce, but then it just DC'd in team preview. But here we go. So, QR team, maybe that means it's actually had some success. Kartana in VGC 15, this is pretty much looking like. And annoyingly, Kartana outspeeds Infernape, which is going to be really annoying. Infernape isn't the best lead against his potential Sand. It's good against his Kangaskhan lead, but he shouldn't lead Kangaskhan when I've got my Infernape and he's got his own Sand. Maybe he'll be scared of the Sand Rush on my own Excadrill, even though I won't have the Sand Rush, so his Excadrill will have the advantage over mine. I think I want to go with Suicune here. I don't know the Leaf Blade Calc on Suicune. I would assume I take one, but we'll see. I think I'll go with Superior Suicune with Infernape and Salamence. I don't think I want my Thundurus here. I could make a case for my Excadrill, but his Excadrill would just outspeed mine and I can't protect from anything. And intimidating him would be really nice because he's got 4 physical attackers, so Salamence will do. Salamence will do. I mean, Salamence is always good to take. Even if they're resisted, then I can still do a lot of damage. But we'll see. I would expect him to lead with Sand. Because most people, from memory, most people in 15 lead with Sand against me. Yeah, there we go. So this should be okay, so long as there's no, Rock Slide flinches. And I do, okay, so the change I've made from the previous video, because I just took my 15 team and put it in, and obviously there's no Z moves in 15, but I have changed my Meadow Plate on Superior to Grassium Z. Now, I have no idea if a Grassium Z will straight up knock out Tyranitar. I really wouldn't expect it to. But I do want to try and Tailwind here, definitely. But do I go for Leaf Storm for the boost? Do I protect? Because Suicune will, if it doesn't flinch to a Rock Slide or an Iron Head or something, then it will be able to get up Tailwind. So I could play it safe with my Superior, but then again, if I get knocked out with Superior, then I can go into my Infernape and I can threaten the close combat on Tyranitar and Scald onto Excadrill. So that should be fine. I think I will go for a Leaf Storm onto Excadrill, because then it can break a potential Focus Sash on there. So here's Rock Slides. Suicune avoid, so I do get Tailwind, so this is nice. So hopefully I don't flinch with Superior here, and ideally there's nothing like an Ice Punch or anything. Assurance may knock out my Superior, possibly, but do get this Leaf Storm up. So if Superior makes it through this turn, then I'm looking really good. So hopefully no Ice move and no Assurance here. It is Ice Punch though. That's unfortunate. Do take it though, but... And I should take 1 round of Sand, maybe? Maybe? So this is definitely the time I use my Z move, because I should live this. Okay, that did 9 damage. Yes, I will feint the next one. So I'm definitely going to be using my Z move here. But this should be a pretty straightforward turn. He could actually... No, he would be Rock Sliding with his extra, wouldn't he? Because Superior would outspeed, but Suicune won't. But then again, my Superior is getting off the move first anyway. Maybe his Excadrill would Protect here, and a +2 Balloon Doom through Protect might knock him out. Because I'm thinking the straightforward move would be to Grassium either Tyranitar and Scald the Excadrill, but his Excadrill could Protect here. So I think I might Scald the Tyranitar and expect the Protect on his Excadrill, and go for the Balloon Doom. Hopefully +2 through Protect will KO this Excadrill. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it would have been even better if the Tyranitar doesn't Protect here, but... Because then I would have been able... I would definitely be KOing the Tyranitar, but... Hopefully this KOs the Excadrill through Protect, and then my Tailwinds... I can make use of my Tailwind a lot more. So, we'll see. I have no idea of this calc. I've never, ever done this. I've Balloon Doom once in the MBL with Superior, but... We have the Excadrill as well, so... I have no idea. Nice, it does. Nice. So already a good change from Meadow Plate right there, which is nice. And if we get a Scald Burn, that's even better. This shouldn't do Yeah, I was going to say it shouldn't do over half, but we're not going to get the burn. And it's going to be crunch, not assurance, so... reasonable damage. Not going to be in citrus range, though. But I do get to switch into my Infernape here, which is really nice. So I do threaten the close combat straight onto Tyranitar. He can bring in his Kangaskhan here as well to try and stall out Tailwinds, so I could go into Salamence and intimidate his Tyranitar and his Kangaskhan. Because if I go into Infernape, then I'm playing the Inner Focus mind game, which is always not the best, but... what else did you have here? Thundurus, Togekiss, and something. I'll go into Infernape. We should be seeing a Kangaskhan here, because he would want to fake out stall the Tailwind. Oh, okay. So he's going to try and match his own Tailwind. So I can't close combat here because he can follow me. And the fact that Scald isn't a 3-shot, or a 2-shot, is not ideal here. Because I can go for Scald onto Tyranitar and fake out onto Togekiss, but then next turn... okay. That's okay. Oh, no Kangaskhan. Interesting. So this is okay. So I still do have one more turn of Tailwind. And that's pretty reasonable damage. So here, do I get my Citrus? It doesn't matter because Thundurus knocks out my Suicune. I do get my Citrus. But here, does he go for Tailwind or does he go for Follow Me? That's the big question here. He could very easily go for a Thunderbolt and an Air Slash, and that would pick up a double KO. I definitely want to Ice Beam here with my Suicune. I will do it into the Thundurus, because in case he doesn't follow me and goes for Tailwinds, then that would be better. And I don't really want to put myself at -2, but I'm going to be close combating the Tyranitar anyway, so... he could protect his Thundurus and go for Tailwind here, I guess, but if I don't attack the Thundurus and he attacks, then I'll just lose my Suicune, and I do want to try and get a Tailwind up next turn. But if he follow me's or protects his Thundurus, then there was no way I was getting the Tailwind up anyway, so... unless I predicted the Protect on the Thundurus and doubled into the Togekiss, knocking it out with Ice Beam and Overheat, but... we'll see. Okay, he's going for Tailwind. That's really nice, because he's going to lose his Thundurus, and I should be able to get up another Tailwind here, unless he flinches me with Air Slash. So, that's really nice. So I got the Tailwinds rather than the Follow Me, which is definitely what I wanted. Oh, that's not Tailwind at all. Is that going to be like Z Mirror Move or something? Why would you have Supersonic Sky Strike on your Togekiss? Oh, that's Z Tailwind, okay. So is he going to go for Air Cutters? I mean, it looks like he's going to go for Air... like, I think that's the thing it would go for. That's the high crit chance, right? Interesting. So, he's only got his Tyranitar and his Togekiss left. And the Tyranitar isn't in Scald range, but it will be because this is the last turn of Sand, so then the Scald will be able to take him out the next turn. So what I'm going to do is no, he didn't Tailwind though, no, he Z Tailwinded, yeah. So I was just like remembering the Tailwind, but yeah, I will try and Tailwind again. Yeah, critical hit, so it must be Air Cutter, right? I mean, that's not going to be that strong, but I'm going to intimidate his Tyranitar. So hopefully I can get through any potential flinches from Air Slash or Rock Slide, but it should be Air Cutter, right? But that's going to be so weak, it's only like base 55 and it's spread. Like, it doesn't matter if it's critting. Don't really know what else, like, are there any other, like, I guess it's going to be Super Luck, Togekiss, rather than, no, is it Super Luck? Because Togetic gets Super Luck, I would assume that Togekiss gets it. It's just Dazzling Gleam, so I'm going to lose my Salamence, but that's fine if Suicune doesn't flinch. Do not flinch. Double critical hit, okay, that's fine, but don't flinch. Sad face. Very sad face. That's pretty much game changing. Like I'm almost certain I would have won that game because I just go for Overheat Fake Out and Scald into Tyranitar because the Sand is over, so I would KO, and then I can just double on the Togekiss. And even if not, he would be in Overheat range and then School onto the Tyranitar, so I don't have Protect on either Pokemon. He still has 2 turns of Tailwind, so I will just lose to the Dazzling Gleam from the Togekiss here, unfortunately. So I guess he doesn't need to go for Air Cutter, because Super Luck is the thing. Like, no Serene Grace Air Slash flinches, but there we go. But yeah, that's really pretty bad, so I'm going to have to play for Rock Slide misses here. He really should crunch my Suicune, like, absolutely should crunch my Suicune. But I have to play for a Rock Slide miss on it, which I don't get, so that's really unfortunate. That's pretty good. Intimidate paying off. I was not expecting to live that. Okay, fair enough. Wow, okay. Now do I just connect with Overheat? Does he go for Follow Me here even? Does Close Combat KO the Togekiss? No, because it's quad resisted. So I do need to go for Overheat, so I'm going to miss this Overheat. Just watch. Is there a safer way? Because we both have Tailwinds and I should be faster with both. Maybe the Tyranitar outspeeds Suicune. No, I will scold the Tyranitar. I think this is the best way, even though it's risking the Overheat miss. But we'll see. Because the sand is gone. Nice. And it was that Scar? No, it's just fast Tyranitar, so it wouldn't have mattered because he got the crit anyway, so if we'd have hit the Overheat, it would have been fine if he didn't crit the Rock Slide, but oh well. What can you do? That wasn't even a Serene Grace Tyranitar, so no, not the Serene Grace, the Super Luck one, like the Togekiss was supposed to be getting the crits, so oh well, I guess we weren't supposed to win that match, and thanks to the DCs, our rating's going to go ever lower, so that's really unfortunate. Oh well, I think I had a pretty good chance of winning that match. Obviously should have close combated into the Tyranitar, but his way, like, for me, like, in my mind, his way out was to follow me, the close combat on the Tyranitar, and then get the Rock Slides off when you're faster. But obviously that was not the correct way round of doing that, so because I did say that opens me up to Overheat missing. I did miss Overheat, and even if I would have hit, then he crit the Rock Slide, so it wouldn't have made a difference. So, oh well, that's not a good record. I mean, 4 of them are DCs, but so at the moment I'm 2-1, but that's not a good record. I'll probably reset my rating just so that it climbs a bit higher. Maybe I'll do some off-screen, but probably not, because all the other Pokemon stuff that I'll be doing outside of the videos would be for Worlds. So. Oh well, hopefully won't be paired against 2 low opponents, although I wanted to see that Dunsparce that I got DC'd against. Wanted to see what that did, but oh well. There we go, someone who's just starting out, so no idea what level they would be at, so that's fine. It's going to be Smeargle stuff though. Now would I be able to work out what Smeargle stuff? Because maybe there's like a Z-move somewhere that makes a Smeargle setup strategy work, but I'm not really sure. Got 2 potential Tailwinds to match mine. I do want to go in Infernape as a lead. What do I do against Smeargle? So I don't have Taunt on my Serperior. It's an awkward one, because I really don't know what to expect here. I might go with Excadrill, because I can outspeed a Greninja. But then, do I need to outspeed a Greninja? Would it be better to match Tailwinds? Would it be better to just kill things with Thundurus? Probably. I think I do need Excadrill, though, for the Metagross. And do I want Suicune here? Do I want to go Thundurus, because the Marowak does put me off. So I will go with Suicune and Salamence here. And just see what happens. No idea what to expect. This could be some weird setup Z-move thing with Smeargle that I don't know about in Battle Spot levels, because I'm very inexperienced with this. So, we'll see. I'm assuming there's going to be a Smeargle thing, like Maybe Smeargle, Whimsicott, or Smeargle, Togekiss, I don't know. Because you would assume that he goes with that so he can get up his Tailwind to do whatever shenanigan he wants to do. Because this doesn't really look like a set-up team normally, because you usually run Smeargle with some kind of setup or with some kind of jank. So, we'll see. Whimsicott, Greninja, okay. I don't actually know if my Excadrill... Oh, come on. Really? Oh, well. That's what I have to deal with, pretty much. So, I am going to try. I'm not going to start again, because I've already started again for however many times. But, I wanted to see what was going to happen with that Whimsicott Greninja, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to try and find one more match, because I've done a full match, and I want to get two matches in this episode. But... that's the 4th DC I've had today. I am so pleased I am back on this farm with the farm internet, rather than my amazingly fast university internet. Nope, gotta be back on the farm internet for 3 months now, so... I mean, I'm obviously pleased to be back home, but this is definitely the worst part of being back home. Oh well. What can you do? I mean, you could not DC, because... don't always have to DC, but oh well. Have to deal with it. I'm definitely going to be resetting my rating after this, so I'm probably in the below the 1450s now. So with a 2-1 record, I'm in the 1440s most likely. Well, it hasn't updated yet, but oh well. I mean, I probably should have said, like, just skip forward to the next match, because you probably didn't want to bother watching me reset all this, but oh well. Committed now. I mean, if you made it through the DC and backed up to this point, well done. Hopefully there's a more entertaining match coming up than another turn 1 DC, but we'll see. If I do DC again, then I'm just going to end the episode, so... in fact, I'll probably just, like, cut it so it only has the 1 match, because... don't want to make you sit through 2 DCs for no reason. It will just have a random cut, and if it's cut to a... just cut randomly to me saying goodbye, then you'll know why. Maybe I'll need to include this bit of rambling as well, so that if it does DC, then the end bit will make sense as well, but... oh well. Okay, that's something that I thought of. Hawlucha could actually be really good in Battle Spot Doubles, because of the Seeds and the Unburden. It could actually be really strong. So... I'm going to be interested to play this. So, to work under the assumption he's going to be leading Koko or Lucha, how do I stop that? I do not. Like, literally, I cannot see a way to stop that. That's definitely going to be like some way of updating this team. Even if I... like, the updates won't be, like, truly competitive, I don't think, but... because I don't think this would be the best for Battle Spot Doubles, especially with all the updates. Like, Koko is really bad. Like, Excadrill is Scarfed, so can outspeed it, but then he's got his potential Scarf Landorus, which would outspeed me. So, gonna be awkward. I do want to try and Thunderbolt his Hawlucha, although I don't get the Electric Terrain boost because I'm a flying type with Thunderous. Because I did say in the first episode that I got the boost, but I definitely do not. Unless I Roost, but I don't think a Thunderous gets Roost. This is a horrible one. Like, I do not like Koko with the team. Like, Excadrill would be fine, but then the Hawlucha just completely deals with me. So, maybe I do need to go with Excadrill, Infernape, and then go with my Thunderous. I don't think I'll be getting Tailwind, so I'll just go with my Salamence. And I don't want to bring, like, I don't know the calc of Koko Thunderbolt in Suicune. I would assume it kills, because Suicune took a Life Orb Thunderbolt from Thunderous, but then a Life Orb Thunderbolt from type of Koko in Electric Terrain is stronger, so I would just drop to that. So that would probably be an update I would make. Like, my Suicune is very offensive, like, it's almost completely modest, like, as modest as it can be, but, oh, no seeds. Like, what? Probably has a seed, but he's not getting the Unburden boost. Interesting. So, Hawlucha does get Quick Guard, but I'm not expecting it in this kind of format, so I think I will just Rock Slide. And I will fake out the Hawlucha. Because then the next turn, hopefully I can get a Rock Slide, Close Combat, and Double Kill. So I'm not expecting Rock Slide to knock out the Swoobat, and it won't do that much to Hawlucha because you can afford to run bulk on the Hawlucha if you've got Electric Seed, because 118 speed is super fast. And what? Is that Keyberry? He wasn't Seed at all. Oh dear. That's really not good. It's so bad. And what's that? As a weakness policy! Oh dear, that wasn't simple though, right? Like, I did flinch him, which is fortunate. But that wasn't simple. Because that would have been drastically, right? What are the other abilities of Swoobat? Can't even remember. Like, I just think of it as simple. Klutz, I think, is one. But, like, surely that would have been a drastic rise. But I'm going to Rock Slide. And Swoobat outspeeds Infernape as well, so he would bring me down to my Blaze, so that an Overheat would KO Hawlucha, but that was a horrific turn 1. Like, where is the seed on your Hawlucha? Like, I guess Keyberry makes sense for fake outs, but okay, like, Skydrop, okay. That's fine, because I'm KOing... No, I'm not. Okay, okay, he did that. Yeah, he did that. Completely the right way around, but... No, that's fine, actually, because now I do get my Rock Slide and Overheat onto the Hawlucha, and that will be a double kill. So that's fine, because I don't hit the Swoobat and don't lose my special attack, so that's fine. He can very easily protect his Swoobat here, but he will be losing his Hawlucha. As long as I hit my Overheat, of course, but we'll see. At least it hasn't DC'd turn 1, so... I mean, like... I don't think I could have expected those two items at all. Like, surely you run the seed, but... Oh well. Please hit the Rock Slides. Nice. And then just hit the Overheat. And I should be okay, because then I can switch out my Excadrill and switch it back in so that I can Earthquake his Coco. Or even Drill Run if I want to. Nice, nice. And because he's not got a Seed boost, although it would have been Electric Seed. Like, especially because he's got Keyberry. That's the same boost as the defense one. Like, as the Electric Seed, so it both give you defense, so why not run Electric Seed? But because that's something I want to do. If I'm making, like, other teams, I'm definitely looking at Hawlucha at some point, because that's something that I think would be really good. So Landorus, and hopefully Coco, so I can see if it's Scarfed. Okay, so I'm going to be seeing if the Landorus is Scarfed here, and if it is, then that's not going to be very good. Okay, it's not Scarfed Landorus, or at least not, maybe it, like... I don't know, it's a slow Scarf Landorus so that you hide that you're not Scarfed, like with the Lele's, but then that wouldn't make any sense because you might as well just outspeed and kill the Cocos. Because the main reason for slow Scarf Lele was that you can Oko Cocos, which I love saying. Oko Coco is best. But, yeah, because you can't Oko them if you're in electric terrain. But, yeah, I do want to switch out Excadrill because I want to be able to drill run that Coco at some point. And don't really want to switch my Salamence straight in on a Dazzling Gleam, because surely you Dazzling Gleam here and you... Yeah, I do need to switch into Thundurus. And I will lose to Infernape this turn, but I don't want to switch Salamence into Dazzling Gleam. That would be too much. So I'm just going to try and overheat the Landorus. Ideally, I would lose both my Pokemon here. Because I want to get Excadrill and Salamence in. So it's physical. Okay, so I wasn't taking a Dazzling Gleam, but that's good because when my Salamence comes back in, then it'll intimidate the like 2 physical attacks, which is really good. And it's Rock Tomb, okay. So, okay. Okay, that does 2-shot, which is nice, actually. Because I want to protect my Salamence here, and then get my... Actually, no, do I even need to do that? Like, because I was thinking I need my Salamence to be able to knock out the Landorus, but I can still Drill Run his Coco. But that should be fine, right? I can still Drill Run the Coco, Hidden Power Ice the Landorus. He could be Assault Vest, and he probably will be if he's got Rock Tomb, but... Like, because I was wanting Excadrill and Salamence in so that I could go for Drill Run and Giga Impact into Landorus. But this is still fine. The Rock Tomb hurts because now Thundurus will underspeed, but he would have to... If he attacks with Coco, he'll lose it if the Drill Run hits. And... No, I don't even need to do that. I can Earthquake. I don't need to Drill Run because I've got Salamence in the back as well, so... and Drill Run can miss. It's slightly stronger, and it's got a crit chance, but surely, I'm pretty sure Coco just drops to an Earthquake unless it's super bulky, and if he's Wild Charge, he shouldn't have any bulk. So, in fact, it might actually be better if I switch my Thunderous, because I'll reset the speed, I'll intimidate his Landorus, and I should be able to live with my Excadrill whatever he goes for. So I definitely, like I didn't originally think, like I wanted to get Excadrill and Salamence in, then I had the Thunderous and Excadrill, and I didn't think through until just now that I can just intimidate his Landorus and survive with Excadrill, so that I would cover or protect on the Coco. So, always think through, like don't just mash the buttons as soon as you think of something, always try and think through all the possibilities, so. Hopefully there's no protects, and it's not Scarf Wild Charge or something. It is Scarf Wild Charge, so that's less than ideal. Especially if I lose Salamence here. I don't want to lose Salamence. Because if I lose Salamence, then Excadrill is stuck in Earthquaking. Yeah, that obviously kills, especially with the Wild Charge chip. So, is it going to be another Rock Tomb? It's going to be another Rock Tomb. Just into Excadrill, though. That's fine. So now, I didn't get any kind of speed draw with Salamence, did I? Okay, so the safest way is to return and switch. Because Giga Impact can miss. Giga Impact would KO, and I do want to do it for the style. But return would guarantee the win, because I would switch out Excadrill. He, even if he Rock Slides double KOs, return would put him in range of an Iron Head. So return is the 100% win. So I'm gonna take the win, because I've already lost so much from the DCs, but I'm going to reset my rating anyway, but it doesn't make a difference, but oh well. Did I remember to Mega Evolve? I think I did. If I didn't, then that's not so good. Oh, he's gone. Okay, fair enough, but there we go. Actually made it through the episode, so there was no need to cut through another DC, so if you did sit through the ramblings of me getting back to the match, then thank you, and hopefully my internet will sort itself out for next time, so thanks for watching.